A very good morning to all of you. It's C. Welcome to the biology class, children. Now, children, in today's class, we will be discussing the question answers. Please, all of you, listen very carefully. You are not going to do the exercise work in the copy. The exercises that we have done, you will not be doing it in the copies. It will be only done in the books. You are going to study and learn from the book itself. It is not supposed to be repeat in the copy. Now, when the copy work will be started, I will be instructing you that how you have to do it. Like what will be the first page, then the second page, and then how are you going to start with the written work. So right now we are going to discuss the question answers so that you understand that what we actually have to write, because that is very important. Okay, that what is asked and what you have to write. क्या पूछा गया है, कितना लिखना है, दूसरी चीज कितने मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन है. आई टेल ऑल दिस while discussing the question, so it is important later if you're going to ask. Like many of the time when the exams are there, I receive the message from the children. So this develop a habit that whatever is being told right now, that is what we'll be doing again and again in all the chapters when we'll be doing the written work. So you need to develop a habit to understand कि ऐसे करने से इस तरीके से ऐसे क्वेश्चन में आंसर लिखना है. So we will be doing it, the discussion of the question answers. Whatever you know, you're going to inform, you're going to tell the answer, you're going to give the answer. And basic idea is that you are going to understand that when this type of question is asked, or if this way the question is asked, what I have to write. Because right now मुझे पता है अभी सबको लग रहा होगा कि मैम कुछ ऐसी ही फालतू की बात बता रही हैं, but this is something very very important. Even very intelligent children, they make the mistake in understanding the question. I ask something else and they give some else answer, something else. So that shouldn't be the case. You should know that what is being asked and what we have to actually write. So the first one, and yes, it doesn't mean, discussion doesn't mean that yes, now you start writing the answers of these questions yourself. You'll not be doing that. I'll be providing it to you, and the way it is provided, you will be writing the same way. So you're going to wait for the instructions till I give the instructions. Nobody is going to do anything in the fair copy. Make sure, do not inform later कि मैम हमने तो लिख लिया था, आपने बता दिया. ये वाली बात नहीं सुननी है मुझे किसी से भी. Please understand, do not write anything in the fair copies until unless it is given from my side with the instructions. The first one. Now, in the short questions, 30 word, most of them were done in the previous class. Yes. Now we have the second one was left. That is, why does farmer use combine? What is combine? Combine is a word which is coming. Now those who are attending the class, those who are not attending, they are very intelligent, more intelligent. But the ones who are attending the class, please be careful when the things are discussed. The first one is, why do farmer use a combine? Now combine is a word which already itself means, it's self-explanatory that it is a combination. So combination of something. इतना तो सबको समझ में आ रहा है. Yes. Now why, from your point of view, what should be the answer? Why do they use a combine? Anyone?
For harvesting and threshing.
Very good. Who is it?
Ma'am Akmal.
Yes, Akmal. Claps from my side for you. Good. Now see, a combine is a machine. It is a machine which is used, but what three things it is doing all together? Why it is used? Because now you do not have to do the things on different levels. It is a combination of different machines together, which is doing the and solving three purposes all together. What are those three purposes? The first one is reaping, that is cutting out the grains. Then it is threshing also, and it also serves the purpose of winnowing. So that is the advantage or the use of a combine. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Please put your speaker on and tell. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, next we move on to the short answer question. Now when I am discussing this with the pencil, you can just keep writing for your knowledge what I am telling you. Okay. Then second, we move on to short answer question, that is 50 words. The first one says, what is green manure? Any idea about green manure? Anyone?
From sleep.
Yes, yes. Beta, your voice is very low. It is so feeble, I cannot hear. Yes, Joshita, you want to say?
Ma'am, when you
I'm not able to hear. Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer? Acha, one more thing I would like to tell you before I proceed, that today I'm going to talk to your class teacher. This will be the first level that I'll be talking to your class teacher first, and then I'll be talking directly to the principal regarding your response. This is, I think, fourth or fifth class this is the only class where I do not get any response. I just took the class of 8th D and they just keep telling at least, sahi hai, galat hai, but at least they respond. Here, हाँ ना भी नहीं निकलता है. I don't know why. So I'm telling you that today I'll be talking to your class teacher, and then the next level will be I'll be talking to the principal. This way I cannot teach. One or two children are only there who sometimes put their mic on and they try to answer, and I know their names. At least say yes ma'am, no ma'am, or something, some idea, something that clicks your mind. At least say something. Now green manure, then what is the use? I'll just write all the answers and I'll provide it to you. Class लेने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. Fine. So we were talking about the green manure. Green manure means, children, what happens when we grow the plants in the field, then what happens when the cutting is done, the reaping is done, then the remaining part that we do not need, usko hum as it is we leave it in the field. We do not move it. We do not remove it. So this remain of the plants, the crop plant which stays there in the field, automatically it dries up, it mixes with the soil, and it becomes the green manure for the next crop that is to be grown. So when it mixes with the soil, it is going to behave like a green manure. Why it is called green manure? Because the green plants are actually left to dry and to mix with the soil. So that is why they are called green manure. Basically, if you remember, I told you when we were talking about the crop rotation, I told you that which type of plants are used for crop rotation. Now any answer from anyone? ये तो बताया हुआ है. Which type of plants are used for crop rotation?
Ma'am, leguminous crops.
Leguminous, yes. Leguminous plants, the ones that belong to the family of the pulses. So these plants are used so that they can, as they are capable of fixing the atmospheric nitrogen, so that is why they are left like that. Fine. So they dry up and the remnants, they form the green manure. So examples is, one of the example is fenugreek seed, the plant. Now, name the tools used for sowing and weeding. Chalo. Now just turn your page and at least tell the answer from seeing. At least see and tell the answer.
Ma'am, rake, trowel and khurpi.
First, sowing. Akmal, you are not going to answer. Joshita and Akmal, you will not answer. Somebody else. Because I'll be informing with the names. 2 names, 3 names, 4 names I already know them. Yes. The tools which are used for sewing. Anyone? Put your speaker on and tell.
Ma'am, the tool that is shaped like a funnel.
Yes. For sewing, beta. I'm asking first for sewing. What are the tools that are used?
Ma'am, seed drill.
Okay. And then broadcasting method is used? Yes? Okay. And what about weeding? Which tools are used for weeding, for removing the weeds?
Ma'am, rake.
Yes. Taura,
Ma'am, trowel.
I want the answer from someone else. Parth Saxena, you want to say something?
Ma'am, rake, kurpi,
Yes.
and ma'am,
Truck.
trawl.
Yes, good. Okay, fine. Now the third one. What is animal husbandry? First part of the question. Aditya Rai, what is animal husbandry? This is something that I've already explained it to you. Aditya Rai, please put your speaker on.
Ma'am,
Aranya,
the scientific discipline for training animals on a large scale is called the animal
Parth,
husbandry.
why are you answering, beta? I didn't call your name. I know that you people give the answers generally. I want all of you to respond because this is something that I have already explained it to you, and it's almost a month that I have given for this chapter. It's only that you people don't want to revise. Yes, Aranya, tell.
Ma'am, animal husbandry is the breeding and caring of farm animals.
Okay, taking care of the animals which are useful for us. Good. Okay. So why do you keep waiting for me to call out your name? Can't you just tell from your side? Okay. So this is animal husbandry. Now, next, the second part is Mayank Dikshit. How do we look after animals? This is something very easy. Even if you have not seen from the book, even if you have not learned, how do we take care of the animals? Mayank Dikshit. You make sure that I'm sending the names today. Don't just take it lightly. Then Prachi.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Prachi. How do we take care of animals?
Ma'am, by feeding them properly and breeding them
Yes, feeding them. Then what else?
and giving them proper food and shelter.
Mm-hmm. And what about the health part, beta?
Ma'am, protect them from diseases.
Yes, by providing them, first taking the precautions. Yes, keeping them in healthy environment and giving
And
them medicines
the
in case they
medicine.
are not. Okay. Acha, why is it important to give the medicine to the cattle animal on time? Something where you have to apply your brain. Yes. Zoina, why do we need to give the medicines on time to the animals if they are all at same place?
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
The question is, why do we need to give the medicines as early as possible when it is, if any disease is there in cattle animals? Why do we need to take urgent steps? We need to give the medicine. Why?
Ma'am, so that the other animals can't catch the disease too.
Very good. This is something where you have to apply your brain. If you do not treat one, the disease is quickly going to spread and the others will be infected. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Fourth one. Why should grains be dried well before storage? Zoina, tell me the answer quickly. Zoina Rizwan, please put your speaker on quickly.
Ma'am, can I?
First of all, you'll not say can I, you'll say may I. Okay, you're a student of class 8. Many of the times I have told you not to use the word can. Okay, Parth, tell.
Ma'am, to reduce the moisture of grains to prevent the attack of insect, pests, bacteria, and fungi.
Yes, yes, correct. So that these are kept, they are dried well, so that when you're storing it, there is a least infection or the infection is prevented, because these bacteria, fungi, they all grow in the moist place. If moisture is not there, they are not going to grow well. So to avoid, that is why they are first dried and then they are stored. Okay. Now the two ways in which this storing can be done. Aditya Rai, Dhairya, Aditya Rai, Dhairya, Ishita.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, they are stored in jute bags, metallic bins, granaries, or silos.
Okay, fine, correct, good. Put your speaker off. Then, next we move on to the fifth one, which says differentiate between the following pair. Okay, now the first one is manure and fertilizer. Who will tell?
Ma'am, manure is a organic matter.
Yes.
Ma'am, it is derived from dead animals or plant matter.
Fine. And what about the fertilizers?
Ma'am, fertilizers are the chemical products.
Good, very good. See, this is the main difference. Well, there are more also, but the main difference is that manure, see, both help in the growth of the plant. They both are added to the plant so as to enhance the growth, so as to get more product, more yield from the crops. But there is a difference, and the difference is that manure, they are organic product, that means which we are getting from the plants or from the animals, from the remains or the dead parts of them. But the fertilizers, these are the chemical products. Yes, and then there are other differences also. Manure, they are very easy to use, but easy in the sense that they do not pollute the environment. But fertilizers, when they are used, they pollute the environment. Now manure, in whatever quantity you add, it is not going to cause any harm to the plant. But if you provide more of a fertilizer to the plant, of course it is going to create a problem with the growth and with the environment also. And then fertilizers, they are specific. कौन सा किस चीज की कमी के लिए क्या देना है, that is the first fertilizer. Manure, they are not so specific. In all, they enhance the growth of the plant. So these are the differences between manures and fertilizers. Good. Now we talk about manual and mechanical means of sowing. First of all, what is manual? What does the word manual mean? What does the
By
word
hand.
manual? Huh?
Ma'am,
By
done by
hand.
hand.
Yes, something that is done by the person specific himself. And then mechanical, we mean, what do we mean by mechanical?
Ma'am, to do it by machines.
Yes, doing by machine. So here also there are so many differences. Of course, manual, you do it very when you do it, there is not so much of accuracy. But when you do it mechanically, that means with the help of machine, accuracy is maintained. कितने distance पे sewing करनी है, that can be done. Then of course mechanical is faster than manual. Yes, in manual it takes time. Anything that is done by a person, man, that takes time. But if it is done by machine, it is very quickly done. So these are the differences between mechanical and manual sowing. Fine. Then what about Kharif and Rabi crops?
Ma'am, can I answer?
Yes, Zoina,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
answer. At least you have put your mic on. I have been calling out your name since long. Zoina, please put your speaker on and tell what is the difference between Rabi and Kharif crops? The main difference?
Ma'am, Kharif crops are the crops which are sown at the beginning of the rainy season and between April and May. And ma'am, Rabi crops are the crops that are sown at the end of monsoon or at the beginning of winter season and between September and October.
Okay. Yes. So then depending upon the crop type and the need of water, they are different. That is Rabi crop and Kharif crop. The time when they are sown, that is different, and their water requirements are also different. So these are the differences, as she has said correctly. This is the difference between Rabi and Kharif crop. Then we talk about threshing and winnowing. Dhairya. Dhairya, put your speaker on. Aditri.
Yes,
Alina
ma'am.
Fatma has left because she must be thinking that the question can be asked. Yes. Aditri, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you tell us what is the difference between threshing and winnowing? जो भी आपको समझ में आ रहा है बताइए. Do not be afraid that whether the answer is correct or not. Just tell me whatever comes to your mind. Dhairya, yes. Tell the answer. Aditri, you can put your speaker off. Yes. Dhairya. Dhairya, please put your speaker on. We are waiting for you. I can see your hands up. If mic is not working, you can type the answer and send it to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Tell. Beta, you have put your speaker off. How are we going to listen to you? Put it on and then speak. Okay, Parth, tell the answer.
Ma'am, ma'am, separation of grains from chaff of the plant is called threshing, and ma'am, by winnowing, the grains are further separated from the remaining piece of the chaff.
So in winnowing, basically, the sorry, the wind is used, the moving air. Okay, it can be artificial or it can be natural. जिस डायरेक्शन में एयर ब्लो कर रही है, विंड ब्लो कर रही है, उस डायरेक्शन में हम सीड्स को गिराते हैं फ्रॉम अ हाइट, एंड देन बिकॉज ऑफ द एयर द shaft, the remaining shaft, it moves away, और grains पास में ही गिर जाते हैं. While when we talk about the threshing, that is separation of the shaft of the plant from the grains. The grains, whatever shaft part is there, that removal is called threshing. So it is done basically by threshers, and winnowing is done by hand or with the help of a combine, where the winnowing is also an option which can be done. Fine. Now, correct. Good. 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 Now, the next one is using a seed drill and the traditional method of sowing. What can be the difference? There we can still see your raised hand. If now you can speak, put your speaker on and tell the answer. Akmal. Akmal Khan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Seed drill. A seed drill has long pipe with a funnel at the top and is tied at the back of the plow. Traditional method. The tool used to traditionally for sowing seed is shaped like a funnel.
Fine. Okay. So which one is better in your concern?
Ma'am, seed drill.
Why seed drill? Because it is improved method. We find more accuracy. कितनी दूरी पे क्या seeds को sow करना है. That is also that can be managed. Second thing is the manual labor is less, so people do not get tired. Then it can be quickly done, faster. That means it is time saving also. Fine, children. So these are the questions that we have discussed. For your information, I would like to tell you again, those who joined the class later, that you are not going to write anything in the fair copies unless I give you the instructions, because there will be a proper pattern in which you will be doing your fair work in your fair copies. So you will follow that. I'll be providing it on the WhatsApp group, and you will follow the same way you are going to write in your copies, because as soon as we are going to meet all the things improved, I will be checking your copies also. Fine. So do not think कि कुछ भी लिख लो, क्या करना है, हमें तो पढ़ना है, ऐसा नहीं है. Yes, it may be, if things are well, it may be that your copies are collected for correction. Not now, but maybe later it can happen. So do your work very properly in a presentable manner, in a very proper handwriting which I can read. Okay, and of course the way that I will tell you. You will be drawing the lines after each and every answer. You will be underlining all the headings. You'll be underlining the date also, and the pens that I'll use, the same way you will be doing the work. Is it okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is how we have come to the end of today's class. All the children, those who have responded, definitely I'll be forwarding their name, and those who did not respond, and the ones who have not attended the class. Now, I'm sorry, but I'll have to forward the names. So till we meet again, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.